curve, so it's not gonna kill your grade. Second thing is that this will be the last time that you see this type of math problem. You're supposed to go, oh, try it again. This is the last time you're going to see this type of math problem. So because I won't ask you this type of thing on the test, we won't have other types of questions that we get this math problem.
Who is that, bro?
About insurance. And so
Hello?
insurance works.
Hello? Is somebody talking to me or not?
Any questions about assignment 2? Assignment 3, I have someone pointed out that there is no income Blue Cross EPO for Newport Beach. And I realized that I wrote EPO rather than HMO. So I changed assignment 3 so it looked like someplace here. So I changed assignment 3. So now all these things say HMOs, except for down here on question number 5, it still is an EPO because up in Eureka, it's an EPO, down in Newport Beach, it's an HMO. So same piece. So, but everything else should be the same. But I extended the deadline until the 17th on turning the assignment. So, but I did, and one other thing is that for some reason, for some people, when they click on this link here, is that it goes directly to it goes to a kind of different page than I see. It's the same page, but a different tab. So what you have to do is that when you get to that page, if you don't see the little box that says Explore Plans, look for the little tab that says How to Get Covered.
Hold up. I think the game should have released now.
How to get covered that, then you'll see the Explore tab. So I'll show you.
Well, where's Roblox at?
So this is what I see, right? And there's the Explore plan. Some people show up on this page. Well, it's covered California. And notice there's no Explore plan thing here. So you have to come up here.
Yap session.
And then once you do that,
I guess I am enjoying these. Oh, even
any questions about something?
this game ain't even released yet. Okay, Roblox is finally here.
For the midterm, so the midterm is next Thursday. So I put a bunch of materials online for you to study. So what I've done is I kind of just consolidated the history slides and consolidated the other slides, that lecture concept slides. So it's the same basic slides.
Hold up, what? 253 megabytes.
And just put them all in one place. So you have all the slides here. And then I did a little kind of a short thing, basically how to study for the midterm. So it shows like type of questions and remind you that there are 35 multiple choice questions and things like that. And then also I have the terms.
No, shut up.
So study terms like this. We have, I broke them down into terms from the history lectures, terms from the just the structure. This is sort of the review about the healthcare system, and then this is the concepts. And the concepts are things like adverse selection, things like that. So I've broken the terms up with that. There's no real terms. I mean, there's no, from the readings. I'm not going to ask you anything from the readings. I've given you some readings, but they're mostly just background. Readings for you at this point. So I won't ask you anything about those. Just to remind you, in terms of the midterm. Is that it's an in-class exam, so no online exam. You can bring a one-page sheet where you can write whatever you want in front and back. You don't have to, no calculator, so there's no math in the class. And then just bring in a pencil. Do you have a question? Yeah, so that's what all this is. So this thing here, that's the That's basically the terms. So, and then these are the, any other questions about the midterm? Oh, this is the how to study for the midterm. So it just shows you the types of questions. Nope, those can't. Just pencil pen. I'll give you a packet of the tests. You know, the test will be like 10, 5 pages. And you just go through it, circle the answer, and give it back to me. That's it. Yeah. Any way you want. You type it, you can write it, you do whatever you want. Find that. Yeah, I mean, the reason why I think it's helpful to go through and to do a one-page sheet is because one is then you don't have to memorize things, which is. But the other thing that hopefully what it does, it forces you to go through and to organize the lectures, because I actually do try to have some kind of organization through the lectures, and so the way I would study for it is I would just focus on the lecture notes as if the lecture notes were a book, and then go through and just summarizing, like making bullet points out of what the lecture notes kind of said. I won't ask you details about things like how many times did was the Obama, was the Affordable Care Act, how many times did it go through the Senate, something like that. Some of the details that's in the slides, I'm not going to ask you about that. So it's going to be more bigger picture next. Okay, we're good?
Yeah, I think you said multiple choice, right?
Yeah. Yeah, 35 multiple choice. Some of the multiple choice are hard, so I try to make some easy and some hard. So when you're taking the test, just remember that give it your best guess. What I do is at the end of the exam is I'll go through the answers and I'll look to see kind of which ones people got wrong. Because sometimes I think the answer is A, and 80% of people say B. And when I read the question, I realize that, yeah, I can kind of see how you can say B. So what I do in that case, I give you credit for, give both A and B credit for that. So, those are the type of things where that's why it's worth it for your time just to give it your best shot. And also is that, since I'm the one grading them, is if you, think that if you're interpreting the question a certain way that it seems confusing, you can actually just write it on the test. This seems confusing to me, and I'm interpreting it this way. And I'll take that into consideration too. And so if you need extra time, we won't have extra time here because someone comes in right after us. So if you need extra time, go talk to the student services and set it up for that. I haven't received anything so far. So usually I receive a notice that says somebody needs extra time and I have to send them the exam. So I haven't received anything. So if you are going to do it, you probably should jump on and get it. Any other questions? Okay. So this week is sort of drawing to a close the last of the history and concepts and things like that. So if I kind of reflect on what is it that this class is actually doing? What is it that I'd like you to walk out of this class with? One is just to understand kind of what our healthcare system is like, right? And why it is that we have this type of healthcare system. So the reason I go through all the history of that is because it's really the only way to understand, the only way I can understand, at least to me, that I can understand why it is that we have all this, everything's so entrenched in these sort of different type of ways of getting healthcare, and why it's so difficult to change. Also, why it's such a big deal that the Affordable Care Act was passed, because it was 100 years of people trying to get some type of universal coverage. And even though the Affordable Care Act is not a perfect plan, it's pretty good in terms of giving people coverage. So that's part of the reason I do it. It's just so you can understand things. And as part of that, then it's also to kind of give you some of the basic concepts, like why is that for selection such an important thing in healthcare? And the other kind of questions that we why is it so hard to go through and to identify, sort of the package of benefits that people should get, things like that. So there's that aspect. But the other aspect is to kind of give you a heads up on things that people don't watch. So, there's a number of different things, like if you get jobs in the healthcare providers, or wherever you're gonna go after this, is that there are things that
done.
where you're gonna think, what is that? So that's kind of the other thing we're trying to do, is to give you some type of heads up.
My fault. That was horrible.
I'm gonna join the call now.
So
Right
today,
behind you.
Or
we're going to talk about quality of care.
Bro, they shot my cam.
Why the Sage flanking? That don't make sense.
68 bit.
Okay.
Spike planted.
Bro, I got on the cam too easy.
Oh, I could have killed. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I saw that. Tell me.
KO.
And
sort of.
I use all.
Oh,
Hey, bad aim.
Good try.
This was last round.
Told you to.
Nah.
Nah.
Oh, you gave him. Oh,
And so quality of care is something for which it's one of the important things.
All right, thank you.
Stay safe.
Just because, as I'll
Someone's on peak, someone's on peak.
Down B.
80 on raise.
Watching smoke. People from the outside. I got this
My ult's ready.
They're trying to hold spike. Yeah.
this could work right here. Hold on.
Yeah, dude.
Found one.
Yeah, he didn't even shoot it, that's why.
So, Jet 128.
It's concluded. So that how incident could be.
Get it?
I use the example of getting hit by a bus out here.
I was like,
And so how the episode of care starts when the ambulance comes, goes to university, gets a cast iron, gets an MRI.
Oh my-
alright, let me just bring the.
Gets home, I go to the Great Valley, and Golden Valley, we get checked out.
Oh.
You're lucky you got it.
For a specialist.
No, I have to look at.
Fine, or that's whatever it is, at that point, the episode of care ends.
Right.
You want to think about the episode of care.
Oh my god, dude.
Now we go.
Given some type of.
Jeremiah, don't fully peek this.
Oh, she came behind me. Oh my.
Acute episodes of care, but they're fine. So, for example, chronic condition means what? A search for acute chronic condition. Yeah, it's about 6 months.
Nice.
6 months.
Last player
Yeah, he
standing.
even
80 on
care
care.
about that.
Yeah, I just tried to distract him. Stumpy. Stumpy,
So
stumpy.
my out.
Shoot spike. Oh, nice.
Damn, we lost that.
About 6 and 7 chronic conditions. So you can have diabetes, and that the diabetes then comes with the type of care you should receive. Exercise.
Think of that gun.
And then if you have an episode where you might control, you might end up in the hospital.
It's just another.
And so then you have a hospitalization.
Oh, I didn't kill her. Oh my gosh.
It was again, then you go back to that.
Sage 128.
Nice.
Fuck.
Oh.
Oh shit, rotate, rotate.
And have a heart. Right, and then
You're fine.
something
Gotta
Watch her up.
Retrieve the spike.
episode of care. That kind of-
Yeah, but yeah, sometimes
He only got. I only got RR. That's kind of like.
that's upsetting. I got 16. Yeah.
Where are you gonna bro?
So he said that there are 2 ways to
Yeah.
figure this out. So one is that you can look at how many hours.
Right. Wait, isn't he streaming? He's streaming, right?
Just
Oh, yeah.
another episode of care. But the other way is.
Yeah, I have so many. There's so many places where I can show it.
So kind of the guidelines
No, he's in our spawn.
is they should show you how.
Shit.
Yeah.
I suck.
They go.
I did not hit.
I'm a slower one.
Spike planted. Thanks, Wings.
Best of phones. Hey, you have a sheriff for you?
One's right there. One's right there. Oh wait, I'm tripping. I might be faded. My bad, I'm
Might
faded.
be.
No, I'm just straight blinder. My bad, I'm faded. No, I'm just straight blinder.
Reyna's
Okay,
low.
play back. Play time. Before we do.
Neon's mid. Be careful. Mid doors.
Studies that they found on it.
All going to A, race.
So it talks about how they
Spike planted.
Fuck.
how they went through and got the information, and used the recommendations for everything. And then comes down.
B. I'm getting hard rush B.
Chamber's sitting on a box elbow. Be careful.
And you know, clinical guidelines are used.
119
They're pretty
Chamber did.
all of this type of publications. This is just the summary. So the question is,
Nice, you guys got this.
and, you know,
Oh my gosh. Neon 100.
Here for a sec.
it's on their computer system. So when you
He's on
He's
side.
B.
go to a doctor's
He's
office.
B, 100%.
Hey, you should peek that. He's
Planting,
sticking the
planting,
plant.
planting.
Spike
I got
planted.
it. I got left side. You got right.
One type of the software system will be.
Saw you, Mosh.
Last
player
Oh shit.
standing.
He's back.
Alright. Hey, no, you're
It's
good.
like it's there.
The doctor types in osteoarthritis.
Pretty safe, I felt.
Osteoarthritis. They can see the clinical.
I will. They better rotate in.
They don't know. They often don't see it,
Right.
don't want to see it, but they can. So use the clinical guide, the software system.
That's okay. From you.
Neon's left side.
Oh my gosh. No, I should have kept
And then it goes
shooting.
on, and then it sort of summarizes. Keeps going.
Vandal it.
And then it summarizes, you know, what it is that you should do.
How many?
So that's a clinical guide.
There's money five.
So episode of care then tells you
There's money five.
actual care, tells you
People.
Peeking that.
what happened.
I was hoping it was.
One enemy.
Hey, fuck you.
Actual care. And the difference then between the actual care that they get and the clinical guide.
Oh, I was feeling
that's
amazed.
called quality.
Wait,
Oh, I was feeling an ace.
wait for player back.
Oh my gosh. Gecko on lag.
Spike down A.
Well, Toasty was.
So if you look and see.
I'm just asking for a guard.
You know, clinical guidelines.
I got mid.
Planting.
Planting B.
Nice race.
Look, you're gonna pick off chamber.
Backside.
I headshot her, bro.
So in this case,
That's
the
no more.
person ambulance take the person to the emergency room.
There you go.
So this is what the
Look at it, bro. Look, no time. I got a kill. What are you talking about?
For flank, you guys can just play.
Oh, that was the other guy.
No, I got a kill.
I'm going for flank. You guys can just play slow. Wait for them to go to you.
Race, get close to me. Race, get close to me.
So if you look at the difference, well, that's, you know, the care that she actually received is not the same as the guidelines.
Who calls to give?
Yeah, hey.
One enemy remaining.
I thank y'all for the follow.
Here, the person did get an X-ray, but told them.
Look at me.
Thank you guys for the
Alright.
follows.
I'm playing this.
Hey, this is my lobby.
Hey, bro.
Things that happen here are
Should we-
different than what the person actually had to do. And where there's differences there.
I saw you guys go. I saw the golfing stream. I was watching.
Yeah, I think. Bro.
Okay, so why is quality such a big deal? Well, you know, quality is on a fundamental level. Quality is gaps or problems that exist in the healthcare system means that people are suffering. So you never really have issues. There's never a case where you know, they deviate from the clinical guidelines and it's a lot better outcomes. Is that you know, when quality, there's problems with the clinical guidelines. It's problems with people suffer.
And then next thing you know, you're like, oh yeah, true story by
The
the
other
way.
thing that
Yo, man.
Worry about getting sued. And so if you see someone's actual care,
The mythic
see
fucking
what
grip.
the care is different, and we have some type of bad outcome.
How do I say chase that?
And that's
Yeah, it's gonna be pre-laced out of a family cheese that everyone fucking eats. That makes a lot of sense. Special cheese and
what actually did they receive?
and
And they try to make
forgive you every. No, oil me because you know I'm like hello. You get talking.
Let's go.
It's kind of these medical errors back in the 80s.
Let's go.
In the 1980s, that's where quality started rising. So it became a big deal, and so hospitals first tried to deal with it by essentially not talking about it. As that if a medical error was made, the patient had something happen to them and was threatening to sue, they would just kind of get silent, draw the wagons together, and try not to say anything, and just fight in the lawsuit. What they've done since then is they realize is that, well, oftentimes when someone has something bad that happens to them, what really, the first step should be is to acknowledge that something happened. So most hospitals now have kind of changed the way they deal with these types of medical errors, and that they don't necessarily take this approach that if it looks like a big suit, we're just gonna not talk to you. Instead, what they try to do now is they try to sort of work with you and say, well, we're really sorry, and things like that, as a way of just sort of acknowledging that
welcome
people
back
may
to
not want to sue, but they just may want to just have it acknowledged as
But I
something bad
will
happened.
say,
Okay, these things are called medical misadventures. It's a great name.
okay,
More
why
commonly,
was
they're
I
called
walking
adverse events.
slow? I
So
don't even know
oftentimes
what
you'll hear
made
people
me
talk
do
about
that.
adverse events in healthcare. And what they mean then is that something that's unintentional that happens to the individual that's resulting in so it's not that
Damn, I forgot
it's gotta be something for which
Damn.
it's the healthcare that was given to someone caused something else, so it's not their underlying condition. So for example, if someone comes in with a heart attack and they're trying to save them, and they can't save the person, and the person dies, that's not a medical misadventure. If they follow the clinical guidelines, and that's not a medical misadventure. It's a bad outcome. It's not, doesn't mean that there's an adverse event. On the other hand, if the person comes in and suffering a heart attack, and they give them some type of medication, and the medication makes things a lot worse.
What's going on, guys? It's Jet.
Then
Back here on
that's
some more
not
Mortal
worse.
Kombat 1. Real quick before
So
we get started, today I'm
something
finally going League is the going on over in Ranked Combat League. In a Cage player, great. This is just my
So
warm up
the
here,
main-
but it's a
the
Johnny
big-
Cage
the
player,
first kind of big
so
study
okay,
on
here we
this
go.
was
Just got up like
our
30
league
minutes ago or so I just gotta warm up a little bit.
So
Sector.
they went through and they looked at all these different types of medical records, and they had people go through clinicians go
Alright,
through those records and try to see, was there evidence that something happened to the person? And they found that their rates was 3.7% of hospitalizations. So I mean, that's not bad. But then if you look at what happened, there's a lot of really bad things that happened. And then it turned out that what they were referring to as sort of a medical misadventure, is not something bad happened. It's more that it was their negligence. And negligence is not the same thing as negligence. So for example, if you go in the hospital and you penicillin, and they don't know that no one knows a living penicillin, and then you have a reaction to penicillin, that's a medical misadventure. It's not a preventable one. So you
I'm
have
warmed up. I'm
negligence.
going in the ranks. I'm not doing this shit. So Combat League. Currently we are apprentices.
still
It's the
something.
lowest of the lowest rank in the entire game. Absolute trash. More if I'm an apprentice,
And
I
then if
think
you
you're
have
shitty
people who's preventable, right?
saying
You can still
you're into the game. We got a rated player.
So it could be preventable in the sense that
We actually immediately just get into the game. We got a rated
but
player.
negligence is a different kind of level of responsibility. So the Harvard
That's
study,
crazy.
was really kind of looking at this thing about how much did it have other studies that came out, they kind of went through, and then they just looked at what percentage of people in the hospital either there was something happening or have something happen to them when they're in there that extends their stay. That's significant, so it's not just, maybe people language fast enough. It's something that has to be done.
Also, you have to play it to 5, so you have to beat the other person at least 3 times.
16, 17%. I was involved in one of these studies. Do the economic parts of it, studies. And the way that they work is that you get these conditions and then they actually just go through.
Wait, I thought I had Serena
all
twice.
these medical records. And then based upon medical records, because most of these medical records are just, they're just like a file. And so they go through it and they try to see, well, is there some indication that something happened? And then if something, they find something.
Jerome, I'll be right back.
I mean, he's got the typical stuff that he does with Raiden. Goes for the lows, goes for a big combo, goes for the overhead, goes for a big combo. I'm pretty comfortable playing against Raiden. I know that he's one of the top tier characters in the game, losing to one of the lowest tier characters in the game, but he should not give up rematch. Sometimes people can leave in the set and just concede the set immediately if they
The study
want.
I was in came out about the same.
That's interesting.
Most of them were drugs, like I think early signs. The most prevalent technique is drug reactions. So they give a drug to someone, and the person has a bad reaction. But the other common ones were like surgeries. So like I think I mentioned last time. When they do kind of surgeries, they often have screw up. So surgeries, orthopedic surgeries especially, have a lot of that.
I mean, he just keeps doing these little poking lows. He needs to commit to something. He needs to actually confirm.
So this became like a big deal back in the 1990s, where all this came out that sort of shouted this doctors were just
Gotta do the bread and butter.
and that sort of started to focus a lot more on.
I mean, he's just getting mixed by that overhead.
So there's two basic ways that
Uh-oh.
that they try to prove the point.
He just walks up slow for the grab. Okay.
The system approach. So the first one.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Alright, we're up 2-0. Alright, now, see, this guy can turn it all the way around, though. He can start, being able to read me, start confirming his combos. He has to realize he's down here. Let's rematch for him. Is he just gonna go in?
And the other way is what's called a system approach, which is that you sort of take the you start a position that people don't want to make mistakes, and that there's that third because the system is set up. So what industry do you think the
He's
system
just
approach
getting mixed bad.
is
The shit I'm doing is pretty unsafe, but he's not really...
the most safest industry.
He's trying to condition me low. The thing is, this guy is also kind of...
Say that. One more time. No. Let's see.
Well, that's
which
crazy
one
that he
is
still
that?
blocks low
It's,
like
I'll
that.
give you a hint. It's something for which when mistakes happen.
He's just mashing it.
It's really
No wonder
bad.
he loses. He's just mashing
And
it.
so they've been really good at not having mistakes happen.
I'm sorry, man. Here's a fatality. And here's the thing. Some people be like, dude, you're bullying people. I'm ass. I'm terrible. Typically, you're going to run into a lot during these matches. 7 and 6. He's almost at his promotion. We're 1-0. Scorpion player.
Has anyone gone in this? Like travel? On a plane?
Okay, he went for a poke and then a grab.
Airlines are the safest industry. And the reason is, I mean, really, if you think about the passenger feature crash, you quite a while. When the crashes, when they do it, is that they tend to,
Okay, I mean, you wouldn't keep blocking low.
kind of caused by things that are
Keep blocking low, then.
are really good. Not small things, a lot of small things are crashed. Like one time,
Wake up.
it's like really,
Until he starts blocking that wake up, I'm just going to do it every time.
came home with a master. Good news. I know her more about a small thing. And she was not supportive of my decision. And what she started to do is she started to find every day in the news the instance of small plane crashes. And it turns out there's a lot of small plane crashes.
His blocking is a little bit better than the other dude, but
She
not really.
just started more by just sending these articles viral infections. So that was not
That's crazy.
requested. But small planes are still big things, but big planes really aren't that big things. And one of the big things that they changed in airlines is that they made it so that anyone
Got one round off of T. Sub-Zero, the more I try to climb on this character, the worse it'll get for me because people will actually know what I'm looking to do. A lot of the stuff that I do is very reactable.
Senior flight attendants and flight attendants, so it's a very hierarchical. And what they found is that lots of times the pilot, the co-pilots didn't want to question the pilot. And so therefore, even when they saw things going on, is that because of the power structure, they didn't say things. So
Like, jump into a low. Am I, like, jailed whenever he does jump?
Niggas is crazy. Niggas think I'm about to react on that big ass screen.
And that, anyone can find out. And that the idea is that it's like,
I can't believe what they just did, Jeremiah.
so the co-pilot says, we sure that that valve should be like that? And that it's just a stupid thing to say, is that they don't do it right.
Yeah, I mean, he just jabs and goes for a grab every time.
I said that at San Francisco 2 years ago when a plane was, I'm not sure if you ever flown in San Francisco, kind of over the bay. And then
Yeah,
land
anyway, he was going for a zoning strategy that time.
As you're coming in, you can see the
Dagger it.
rocks. And then
Go ahead, slide.
the runway starts basically like the rocks. So it's-
You live.
And this plane landed just sort of hit the water and then just sort of washed out.
Ugliest combos in the game, but it is
And
what
then
it
they
is.
started about it now. But when they start looking at
Hey, let's see. I'm about to play this boxing beta game that Jeremiah made me play.
was ex-military, and so they just
Oh, God.
he was the boss.
Oh, how do I button?
Whenever the co-pilot tried to say something, he would just
Alright, we're kind of blocking a little bit better, but
Oh
luckily I'm
my
at the
god.
apprentice rank.
Oh my.
talk to these co-pilots.
Bink,
like,
bink, bink.
They didn't know
Bink,
say
bink.
things wrong. They said, yeah.
Nigga just whooped my ass. Alright.
We know not to say anything, so that's the type of thing.
Why do I look so stupid?
So that's the, because what they're trying to do is make
I'm just gonna keep throwing it into his guard then.
the other thing they try to do.
I'm gonna keep doing my bread and butter because I don't want to fuck it up.
Essentially, guys,
He just
they do
immediately
all
teleports
their
out like that. That's
systems.
crazy.
That there's something wrong with the system.
That is crazy behavior to do it like that.
You think about surgical. In the surgical ward, where the surgery is that they have the same type of.
There's no way that he's still blocking low every single time. Please stop crouch blocking. I'm losing my fucking mind.
And the surgical ward would say something. So you have
Crouch
surgical
block again.
ward surgeon, you have the assistant surgeon, you have the anesthetist, you
He's
have
gonna wake up.
some nurses. So there's a team that's.
And he always goes for a poke into a grab, and I never stop it. It's so fucking annoying.
Questions why the doctor's doing something is that they have the right, in fact, they have the responsibility to say something. Even if the doctor doesn't, it's misdiagnosed. Is that, they have the responsibility.
Blocking low again, huh?
So that's what you're trying to do is to make it better.
Honestly,
I can't
I'm gonna
see!
take these 2 wins and just
Great.
straight up leave. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm good. That's my video for today. And we gained some more points. 60 more points. We're at 120. We have to reach 500.
Hey, search username, nigga. I didn't
More
look at
points.
that.
60 points. We're at 120. We have to reach 500 on the day. Santa. I need to find a way to get rid of the nerves. Like, every single time I don't play a lot every single day, my nerves just, they get crazy. And those nerves by themselves will convince me to just not even play again. Or at least just not attempt to play, ranked. Guys, 1-0. It looks like he might be a Baraka player. Maybe. Level 47. Yeah, Baraka Cyrax. How did I know?
This is Johnson, and we're here for your right knee. And then they'll point to your right knee and they'll say, that's the one.
Already too late.
And they'll put like a big green mark on that one, and then they'll say it's not the one.
Okay, he knows how to do some combos.
X on your
Oh, he knows how to do a lot of
So
combos.
the
Okay,
combos
Cyrax.
are trying to,
Okay.
to anticipate that that's what it says. Another thing a big way that they communicate is they give you medications. And so one way the hospitals do this.
Okay, he knows how to
They
do
say
some
every
combos.
box.
Oh, he knows how to do a lot of combos. Okay, Cyrex.
You go to the hospital, they'll give you a little cane. They'll give you a wristband, and on the wristband will be a barcode. And when they come up to give you medications, in some places they have to scan you down. And if you're
I'm up next.
because what are medications with hospitals?
I'm actually gonna lose to Baraka Cyrax. I'm so sad.
And so then they send them up to the ward. And so there's usually a room where you have all the medications.
Alright, we
So the nurse, when you come to get the medications, you have to scan, you have to scan this line. That says, okay,
How do I leave?
and then what they have to do is they have to go over to the patient and they have to scan.
Oh, there's a console menu in this game.
Sometimes they have boxes that won't open until they're both scanned. And so what they're trying to do is.
He's pretty good. This is a problem. He's gonna learn me within 3 rounds, though. That's a
So
problem.
I mean, do mistakes that happen, sometimes, people take shortcuts and they try to get 4 different medications at the
Ooh,
same
yeah, he
time.
knows what to do with that as well. Lots of Serena.
But
That's such a dumb fucking thing for me to do,
what we're
man.
trying to do then is anticipate where the errors would arise, and then you set up the system so that you're trying to avoid that you set up safeguards. That's basically the system approach. Where you're not focused on trying to threaten people. Instead, what you're trying to do is that mistakes would be system mistakes.
Alright, he took a round off me. He's not bad. He knows how to do at least some of the combos anyway. Neutral's kinda whatever.
Alright. Swiss cheese, that's what it's called.
Yeah,
It's called
there we go.
Swiss
There's the
cheese
slide.
model for accident causation. Because, the idea is that, is that you have these accidents that occur for various reasons. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to set up all these little barriers. So that before an accident occurs, it's got
What the fuck?
all these different it's got to get by all these different barriers. Okay. So that's the basics
I mean,
of
if you're just gonna sit there and crouch block, then.
my little introduction to quality.
Oh, Jeremiah, why don't you talk? Tell him, like, yap at him, bro.
What the fuck? How did I end up in the corner? How did he break my armor? This fucking character is so brain dead, man.
And that will go down and we'll talk about all the issues that we have, especially in hospitals, because hospitals are so complicated. But it's something that goes through all of it. Is that all healthcare is complicated.
Yeah, I'd go for that grab
So,
too.
within our healthcare system, if you take a look and think, well, where is it that our healthcare system is? We have this absurd feeling. So we're not thinking about quality now in terms of how does mercy make sure that we're not giving the wrong drugs to people, but how does our
I
system
literally blocked that shit. What are we talking about?
So, this game is out, but for some reason,
Brain dead, holy fuck.
Honkai Star Rail is not out. Oh wait, you can download it for free now, but who gonna do that shit? It's literally a turn-based battle mode game. I don't want to play no turn-based game. You know what? I'll play it, but I'm just gonna do it to see if I get characters. If I get good characters,
I knew I
baby,
should've played
dude.
the game, man. I knew I got lucky.
I seen the animation. It looked pretty fun. Cool. I mean, not fun.
I mean, it's just so much damage for doing literally nothing.
is how we ensure that everything works together. That's what's called.
Go ahead, block it, dipshit.
So they talk about needing, coordination and care. What they're talking about is they're saying, they're talking about how do you go through and ensure
Yeah,
that
what's
the
up?
system kind of works together. How do providers work together. And the goal then is that you're trying to get continuity.
I literally
So
closed,
continuity
but okay.
occurs in this case, where it refers to essentially, when you think about it, as
That's not what I meant to do.
flow through the system smoothly. So I'm not sure, you may have thought about when someone get like special point specialist, like let's say a common someone goes to the hospital, they're gonna get released from the hospital, and they're told, okay, we have to go to specialists, or to a rehab. So now you've got to try to figure out, how do I get the rehab? What what am I gonna do? And so it can be really
This
complicated.
fucking character.
It can be really complicated also if you're dealing with some type of health condition. So if someone suddenly is diagnosed with cancer, and now you've got to figure out how to get into the cancer center. And then what happens to it? What happens to the primary care? Will the primary care doctor know what the cancer center is doing? All these different types of questions. All that refers to is basically is how is care being
Ah!
So if you take a step back and say, well, what is it that
I
the
kicked it out.
should
You
be?
need to him.
And, you can kind of think about it.
I didn't mean to grab either.
So let's say
Fuck, man! I don't know how to deal with it. Such an insane character. Everything I do is so fucking insane.
How should the system work? Well, there are certain things that I need to do at home. I gotta make sure, monitor my blood sugar, make sure that any type of issue arises, I know what to do with the doctor, etc. And when I go to a primary care provider, they should know certain things.
Dude, what the fuck? My armor? Hello?
They should not be treated, they should provide quality care. There should be a funder with some funds for the type of care I need. And then if I have to go to the hospital, but the hospital should
He's better than me.
have good quality care, and the hospital should be happy to find out what the care doctor did. Labs and pharmacies, is that the labs and pharmacies have to be able to
No
communicate
way he would
with
actually.
results.
Why would you high block on that?
Care doctors, et cetera. So there's a whole bunch of things. And then have for any episode you can kind of to sort of say, well, this is what these parties should do in this case. So if one way to think about these things is just to start making a list. So what do we assume? Well, for the
There's
individual,
no way you're still
assume
high
they know
blocking after all of that. Are you dumb?
They know when they should go to the hospital, when they should go to the primary care doctor. They know when what's appropriate, what's not appropriate. And then when they get some type of
What the fuck? He's just swinging.
prescription, or they get some
What is that low? Dude, okay, you got me, man. GG, you're better than me.
So primary care, they should know how to treat, they should know history, etc. So you
That's
go
not what I wanted to
into
do.
different types of treatments that are relevant.
You got me.
For what is it that
GG.
we
Well, at least
should
I got
do,
some
or
combat
that we
card
should
shit.
do.
Yeah, I'm off. I knew this shit.
And also, what is it that we assume that people are going to be able to, are going to be doing within the system? So if you think of this, it's like, okay, so here's the individual. Well, they have to get to a primary care provider. So whose responsibility is it to get this individual to a primary care provider? For most things, do primary care providers, do they send out taxis for them? No. It's pretty much up to you to figure out how to get there. So there's an assumption here that individuals know that there's this primary care provider and that they can get there. They also assume that they can pay for it once they get there. Or they're going to assume that the primary care provider is going to give them treatment even if they can't pay for it. So there are certain basic things that are being assumed here about how the system works together. And that where those things start to break down, that's where we have problems.
And I'm sure you're.
So this is a
Ass
basic
beat.
problem in our healthcare system.
Game and
It's the same in all healthcare systems.
games for sponsoring. It's available now if you get Premium Edition or on September 19th for standard for PS5,
All
X.
these different type of groups. This was the
Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Jeff. Back here on some more Mortal Kombat 1.
class.
Shit,
But,
what's going on?
it's and you see all these little lines between it that makes it look like everything's working together. But in reality, they're not working together. In reality, all these things are separate, and that very rarely does one group and one entity will control all these different things. Instead, you've got doctors, primary care doctors, and you've got hospitals, and the question is how do doctors and hospitals work together? How does Golden Valley and Mercy work together? Okay.
I built a giant death trap.
That you try to get these groups to work together. That's called integration of care. And so when if you go to a healthcare provider and they start, you go work for the county or you go work for Mercy Hospital or someone, they'll talk about integration of care initiatives. And what they mean then is is they basically mean, how do you get all these different, how do you get things to work together? Or from the patient standpoint, how do you get the patient to have, to flow through the system smoothly?
Trap, which is just
It was a big push during the
one of many traps we've built. And for every trap this contestant survives, he wins $100,000. But if he fails one, he loses everything. The first trap is simple. He's got to break out of this cage and climb up this roof before the walls close in. Mac, are you ready?
You make the patient the focus of what kind of their healthcare experience is going to be, rather than the providers. And so when you evaluate them, the type of care that someone's going to get is that you sort of say, well, this is good for the patient. So let's take an example. Just did this big study on farm workers, right? So farm workers, vulnerable groups that live in very rural areas, oftentimes have to go from job to job.
There's been a lot of talk about this new series, Kagurabachi. A lot of memes going around, a lot of theorizing. Some people even say it's going to be the Boruto killer, but I don't know. No, I think the memes are just a satirization of how anime fans are completely fucking inept at interacting with each other, so they really shouldn't be taken seriously that much. However, as a completely trusted anime reviewer, I'm going to give my honest, unbiased, and 99% chance of being accurate take on Kagurabachi. It is the greatest anime manga of all time. Enough time has passed. It's even made its way into the legendary anime group, the Decaying Dark Five.
Low transportation, not much money, can't really use it.
His father liked fishes, so he has a fish sword. Somebody give this man a medal. And to top it off, he solos your favourite verse. How the fuck are you not watching this right now? Now some people might say, Snowy, you're kind of glazing this a little bit. And to that 14 out of 10, it's something with Azamagadayo.
Well, let's see. With the standard, the type of model that we have, so here's Clear Delta. Here's Clear Delta and big hospital. With no kinds of it. Let's Clear Delta. Here are the farm workers out there. So what the problem is, they can't get there. So what could Clear Delta do? Yeah, bring healthcare. So how do you bring the healthcare? Yep, so that's an excellent example. So they do these mobile units, and so the mobile units then go out to the farms, and do growers want them to be there? Typically, yeah. Typically, well, it depends. Turns out that there's a difference between growers and contractors. So, some contractors is oftentimes when people work for a contractor, and then the contractor is the one who makes contracts with the growers. And so then, if you're about a contractor,
my bad, gang.
Grower, then you tend to work just for that grower. And so it may be a long period or a short period of time to work from, but it's more stable. And so growers, especially the larger growers, they tend to do things like have mobile clinics come out. So they'll make a deal with Clear Delta that says Clear Delta. This is the type of integration care. Right? So what's the problem that Clear Delta is overcoming? Well, in the way that we normally think about healthcare is where would these people go to get care first? Where would people normally go to get care first? To the primary care. Is Clear Delta a primary care provider? Well, no. Clear Delta is a hospital. They're a secondary care provider. But what Quia Delta is doing is that they're basically coming through and that they are acting as a primary care provider by going out there. Could Quia Delta partner with a primary care provider and do it? Yeah. So Quia Delta does. Quia Delta partners with some QHCs in the region. And so therefore, they will have the van that go out there, they'll have training doctors and other people like that, but then they'll also will have primary care doctors as well. And the primary care doctors then, if they find someone who doesn't have health insurance and has some type of medical condition, what they're trying to do is get them health insurance. And they'll try to link them in QHC. So what they're doing is they're basically going out, this is a way of overcoming some of the barriers that exist. Because the barriers are people can't get off work and that they can't necessarily get there to the clinics. So basically so that's a type of integration care. Another type of integration care is that anyone ever been associated with a promontory? Have you heard about what a promontory is? Who's heard of what a promontory is? Well, promontories are community workers, but they currently what they're being trained as is they're being trained as care navigators. So what a care navigator does is that's somebody who will go out and work with
of all time. Shonen stories have already become saturated enough to the point where people will often refer to new IPs as just new Naruto, so common has the outcast who becomes a hero story become. So to see a new character who looks like an outcast
Venom
and
slapped
katana thrust into the spotlight yet again has obviously made many groan in frustration, because all things considered it will likely just become a massive hit anyway. Clearly, Shonen Jump agrees with this idea and plastered Kagurabachi right on the front cover of its first issue. After all, the original big three of manga that held the top positions of popularity for many years, Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach, all seem to be variations of that style of story. Due to the parallels of this happening in manga culture with outcasts and film culture with superheroes, many are comparing Kagurabachi to Morbius, and the internet is seeing a Kagurabachi sweep. This means the Morbius meme is still well and truly alive, as its popularity as an idea has whacked. Will this have an effect on the popularity? Yet clearly, people are hungry for more. What I want to know is, will this have an effect on the popularity of the manga? Will it genuinely receive more readers due to its status as a meme, or will it tank just like Morbius did? I've read the first chapter and honestly, it's okay. Nothing groundbreaking, but definitely some clean action scenes. However, it has reached the number 5 spot on Manga Plus, so it's clear the meme has had a strong effect on its popularity, likely due to the fact that reading a single chapter of manga is a lot less of a time and cost commitment than paying to see a full-length feature film like Morbius. The Japanese response seems to have been that of confusion, but it is clear many realize it is simply a meme in the Western world. There's a print of an interview with the author, Takeru Hokuzono, going around, wherein he is puzzled by the response to his...
So the case manager is someone who what they'll do is that when someone comes in and is, is sort of someone who's got lots of chronic conditions, lots of health issues, etc., they'll go through and then they'll assign a case manager, and then the case manager is the one who's supposed to work with the person to try and make sure that they the doctor, that they know when their appointments are. If they've got questions, that they can just talk to
work. However, it appears to be fake, as no one can confirm its origins or which publication posted it. In short, Kagurabachi becoming a meme in the same vein as Morbius demonstrates not only a cynical criticism of Shonen Jump pumping out similar storylines and outcast characters, but also a hunger for the Morbius meme, as it hits its stride in 2023 in the form of a generic-looking manga. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
And remember, like and subscribe.
It's not working well, is that you have to kind of ask yourself, what's the basic assumption that I'm making about how things should work, and then how's it breaking down? So in this case, what's the basic assumption that's breaking down that means that we get a case breaking place? Person that is using the healthcare system inappropriately doesn't know when to go to primary care,
The 2023 Minecraft mob vote has left fans of the series absolutely livid with rage, as it seems they are angry it consistently teases its player base with cool content, yet leaves it on the table once it does not win a vote. If you check the top comments of the Minecraft Live 2023 Which Mob Will You Vote For video, you'll see viewers all call for every mob to be included in the next update. The point of the mob vote is to provide a fun way for Minecraft fans to feel a part of a greater community, and build hype for new additions to the game in an interactive manner. Unfortunately, whilst it certainly builds hype, it would seem fun is the last thing on many people's minds, as the vote seems to breed extreme levels of toxicity. Typically, each new mob is shown in the lead up to the vote with a cute pixel art video, which allows viewers to make decisions based on what they're presented. The penguin offers a speed boost to boats, the crab gives a tool that lets you place blocks further away, and the armadillo can be farmed for wolf armor. Each creature is designed with function in mind, and depending on what type of player you are, offers fantastic boons. The issue seems to be that features players have been begging for are shown on screen once, and implied that they will never be seen again, if they do not win. It leaves the infinite possibility Minecraft brings to the table out of reach for those who have hope their ideas may one day come to life. Who could forget the anger Dream provoked when he asked his followers to vote for the glow squid in 2020, setting many down the path of right vote when he asked
how well they were. And they found that when they looked at the outcomes, they said
his followers to vote for the glow squid in 2020, setting many down the path of righteous fury as their favorite new creature lost all chance of existence in favor of an aquatic animal. On the other side of the argument is that Minecraft players are extremely entitled and keep pushing Minecraft for more content when it's doing its best already. But then, of course, others fire back with the idea that Microsoft is one of the richest companies in the world and totally has time and resources to put new mobs in. And so the cosmic ballet of outrage bait goes on. In short, every year the mob vote proves itself a node for memes, gossip, and endless speculation, which is why the 2023 event feels particularly heated and will likely continue to do so each year until Minecraft changes its approach. Voting opens October 13th at 5 PM UTC, so make sure to pick the mob you truly love, or else it may be gone forever. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
And remember, like and subscribe!
We are seeing a slew of AI-generated memes lately, including the introduction of the opium bird. From Polar Bear 2026 to man kicking an alligator, 2023 has really opened up for the burgeoning technology. Enter the opium bird, also known as the erosion bird or Lakam Fit bird, who manages to exist as a generated cryptid perfect for the cold and unforgiving environment of online landscapes. Dre is responsible for uploading this feathery friend on the 12th of September, later describing them as opium birds. The drug motif would be furthered by some claiming this my plug but he's chill, demonstrating a parallel to dealers in real life who are quiet but ultimately just a bit weird. And of course, the Lakam Fit phrase ironically references the ridiculous nature of the bird's appearance, casually praising its insane yet chill aesthetic. Subsequent clips would see some called erosion birds, perhaps as a bypass to social media censors for the word opium. The internet loves a good cryptid, and although none seem to have taken the throne as well as Siren Head back in 2020, it's clear there's still hunger for goofy dudes who have a slightly spooky vibe to them. We saw this with the AI-generated polar bear meme from 2026, and now, naturally, some are labeling the opium bird as from 2027, likely due to its similarly creepy vibes. That being said, opium birds look more like a creature from the Black Crystal, given their puppet-like appearance and tendency to be paired with a 90s VHS effect. The difference between cryptid memes now and back when Siren Head was hot is delivery. A lazier shitpost was primarily executed with the help of a green screen, but now it's all AI animation programs. It's worth noting many of these opium bird memes take a step further than the usual AI-generated fare, by being slightly animated, perhaps through use of programs like Animate Diff. It's getting easier and easier for the everyday person to create AI-generated pieces, and as it gets more and more advanced and accessible, the internet will no doubt see them posted again and again. As I brought up in my video about Gumbo Slice, this does raise some ethical issues, but ultimately it requires human context to give artificially generated art life and meaning. We will see more examples of opium birds, Gumbo Slices, and Polar Bear 2026 memes over the coming decades. Part of the fun always seems to be deciding whether or not each is in fact a genuine image, but I hope there will always be some sort of small tell that allows humans to figure out the true origins of a computer-generated piece of art for years to come. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson?
Patient could, this is sacred and profane. The sacred is that patient confidentiality, that protecting the patients. On the other hand, And the other way is that, well, you know, if Mercy lets out what everything happens in the patients just, you know, it becomes more widely known, is that maybe people start seeing that Mercy screwed up and did a poor quality care, and then they get sued or whatever it's going to be. So there has to be, because they're different organizations, it's not like they're going to just operate, you know, they're going to just be kind of the same type of organization. And they're not going to cooperate with each other. And so the public health department, one of the things that they try to do is to get them to talk to each other. So what the public health department did is they put a lot of money into try to get, go through and to get an information exchange, whereby they could send the information to this information exchange. The information exchange would then provide the information to the other group, but they would make sure that it wasn't shared with anyone else, and that there were safeguards in terms of who could get it, but also is that the type of information that was shared was only the necessary information. So it wasn't like Mercy just opened up their computer systems to Golden Valley, and Golden Valley opened up their computer systems to Mercy. Instead, they had this local meeting.
I will be releasing an AI diss track against Slogo.
So around 2 weeks ago, the massive YouTuber Quabblecop made a video called Minecraft but item drops are random and multiplied. A pretty forgettable video. I mean, Dream did this 2 years ago. But the difference is that aspects of the video, like the avatar and the voice, are AI generated. So basically a VTuber with extra steps. The channel now posts 4 times a week with this thing. This is revolting.
Before we keep watching, I really hope your reaction isn't as dry as the other one, because otherwise, I'm gonna jump off a building. Logo, that is it. That was a final straw. There's a reason why your views have been declining, and it's because you're flat out boring.
There's a reason your channel has been declining. Now, there's a lot to talk about with the ethics of AI content creators. Seriously, this video could be way longer. But for the purposes of this video, I'm only gonna focus my opinion on 2 claims Quabblecop made on his Twitter. First is that the AI videos do better than his normal videos, thus there is potential for AI content creators. Though I definitely think AI content creators will become more common in the future because of money-hungry content factories, Quabblecop's videos are only getting views because of hate watchers like me. The entire potential for AI content creators is just for the bottom line. There's no love, there's no community, it's only money, cash, and more money. Especially since he advertised his other AI project, Project V, I don't know why it's called Project V, to make 60 plus shorts a month. Not anything of quality. Even if you make the best content with an AI content creator, it's at the very least disingenuous. Imagine if I was an 8-year-old kid who was a fan of a YouTuber because I love their content, but to realize that the person wasn't even real, it was just an AI playing a persona to trick me into watching them, I'd be devastated. My whole life was a lie set up by a money-grabbing scheme. And secondly is that the people saying it's soulless are stupid because the content isn't 100% AI, saying that they're only mad because the AI brand is all over it. I know Quabblecop's goal is to just get people to talk about AI, but I really gotta get this off my chest. While many people are calling his videos soulless because of the AI, I fully believe it's deeper than that. It's actually just the content itself. Quabblecop's videos in recent years have switched from fun with Jelly and Slogo to a content factory of reaction and gameplay videos on multiple channels. It says more about how little personality there is in these videos, even without the AI aspects. This kind of content actually reminds me of channels like 5 Minute Crafts, who only wants to pump content for that dough. Quabblecop, if you want to make your channel go somewhere outside of gullible 7-year-olds, just be yourself. Don't force a fake persona or reaction, and especially don't fake a persona with Liger with an AI cover. It's plain dishonest and alienates your original fans you gained all those years ago. But I want to take this opportunity to talk about why big VTubers have become so popular, and this Quabblecop AI, which basically is a VTuber with an UberDuck AI voice, is so hated. Firstly, these VTubers actually have real voices behind them with a real personality. They stream, interact with viewers on YouTube and Twitter, and have connections with other popular VTubers and content creators. The Kwebbelkop AI just came out of the blue to make us think that this Uberduck voice is supposed to be Kwebbelkop and to replicate his content like he was Kwebbelkop. And also, no offense man, but your content is one of those child-friendly, safe videos that doesn't include a specific, obvious personality for the sake of a broad audience. Not everyone likes VTubers, but those who like it, love it. And also, the people your audience associates you with, Jelly and Slogo, aren't even with you on this. Hell, even Slogo made 2 videos bashing your decision to turn towards AI. But I'm gonna be honest, AI content creators are inevitable to pop up in the future. So I'm proposing for YouTube to specify whether a creator uses an AI in its videos so I could immediately know which channel to watch and which channel to skip and press that report button, baby.
Okay, update. Kwebbelkop tweeted that they might quit his Kwebbelkop AI because of the hate. I don't know if this is true or not.